summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Charlie Blackmon attempts to climb the National League batting leaderboard. Next. Dinelson Lamet, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Raimel Tapia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Here's Chris Owings now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. The windup and the 0-1. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's been swinging a very hot bat so far this year and currently finds himself in second place on the leaderboard as he strives for that batting title.
And I'm guaranteeing you he's fully aware of how many hits it's going to take for him to overtake that #1 spot. He's got his eye on the top spot in batting average. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Grisham. Gone! Solo shot to right center, the 198th of his career, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Here's Matt Adams now.
Batting 4, the left fielder.
And that one yanked just foul. And despite his success with the bat this year, he's going through a really tough stretch in recent games, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Back outside.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Yency Almonte will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So stepping in is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The pitch. Junior.
He's set and the pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Blackman is under it. 1 out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Ryan O'Grady.
Now to bat, Brian O'Grady, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on the way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
The 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Next, it'll be Manny Machado, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
And now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 3-0 now. Will Myers is on deck. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Here's Will Myers, a potential tying run for him at third base. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 23 for him thus far, and the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
Hey, how about that? That's a way to unclog the bags. One swing and a grand slam bomb, and it gives him the lead.
And the hit will be Trent Grisham as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out. Jurickson Profar digs in next, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, and this one will be foul back in among the fans. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Hit sharply on the ground. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You can tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Blackman. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-1 Friars. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Josh Fuentes.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
No balls and a strike to count. Line toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Comes into play here at 273. 9 homers and 23 driven in. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Colton.
So the next to bat will be Colton Welker. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Colton Welker goes down to become the first out here in the second inning.
Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Now the 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Fuentes over at second. McMahon at first, one gone. This is foul right side. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Left side. Machado is there. Profar for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. One left for Colorado, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. So here is Dinelson Lamet, set to lead off the home half of the second.
The pitcher, Dinelson Lamet.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Popped up, and there's your first out of the inning.
Up next is the Padres. The shortstop, better
Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. One out, nobody on. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2. And now here is Brian O'Grady. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. One and one the count now.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1 and 2 hole. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. McMahon gathers it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So now to the plate, Yency Almonte. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 62. Yency Almonte.
Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. So 1 away now in the Colorado third, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1.
Swinging a looper to left. Tatis over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Myers is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it 4-1. Digging in now for San Diego, Eric Hosmer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. Hit on the ground out to short. Owings has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now here's the pitch. Hit to short. Fielded by Owings. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate here is Will Myers. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with 1 swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. A payoff pitch one more time. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they lead it 4-1. And now, Charlie Blackmon. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Fouled off. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder.
Next up, Matt Adams. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now Adams connects deep to right. Onto the party porch and gone. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Rocks are back within a couple. It's 4-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 9 homers and 23 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. Popped him up. Hosmer in foul ground. And that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Rockies 2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings up Trent Grisham.
For the Padres, the center fielder, Trent.
First pitch of the AB now.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The next 0-2. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Out in front of it, strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to left field. Adams is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So next to hit is Victor Caratini. Flew out last time up.
Caratini.
First pitch coming. Here it is as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Tapia, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In now, Dinelson Lamet as he lifts it in the air to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for San Diego as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Colton Welker.
The third baseman, Colton Welker.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The pitch.
1-1.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Myers is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
The catcher, number 35.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1. Diaz has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
There's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in next, Yency Almonte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
Up next,
Runner at first with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Almonte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers looking up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box, Chris Owings.
Now batting.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out into pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night downtown. All even now at 4 apiece. Back to the top of the order now. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Up top, it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Too high, ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to hit, Brian O'Grady. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now back, the first baseman, Eric.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Julian Fernandez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Adams is there, and he'll bring this one in. Two down with a runner at first, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. From the belt, the pitch as he drives a liner to right center, and that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Number 5.
So here's Will Myers. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Grounded to short. Owings is there, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Padres leave a pair. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Charlie Blackmon.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, leaving him one shy of 200 for his career. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitter's meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Matt Adams is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Next to hit is Josh Fuentes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the AB now. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And we take a look there at the Rockies' leaders in that category as he currently sits 3rd on the team. So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. McMahon, a California-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Fuentes, base runner at first with 1 out. Now here's a ball lined into right field as that'll get down in front of Myers for a base hit. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
At the plate now, Colton Welker. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Matt Strom enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Now number 55. Matt Strom.
At the plate, Elias Diaz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runner goes for 2nd. That's a strike to throw down. Profar applies the tag. He is out at 2nd base.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
3 runs already home here. Ready with the 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rockies 7 and the Padres 4. Trevor Story will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
For the Rockies. Now playing second base, number 27, Trevor Story.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those 6-pack kind of games, D-Row. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution, bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra poles after this.
Jurickson Profar stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Outside, 2-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Do you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan Plesac, somebody please stop the bleeding. This pitching staff on both sides are getting absolutely embarrassed.
This is one of those days, D-Row, when you're sitting watching this game as a bullpen. You see this starting to unfold on both sides of the plate. This is one as a bullpen guy. You're sitting out there going, oh, Mr. Wizard, I don't want to be a pitcher today.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He's around first, heading for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Jorge Mateo will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down. Only play is to first, and a great job there off the bench as the sacrifice is successful.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch on the way. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the four umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling, as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Michael Givens, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Michael Givens. The left fielder, number 24.
To the plate now, Brian O'Grady, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Givens rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
This is hit sharply to the left side, and the Friars won't let up, as this ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And in steps Manny Machado, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado, number 22 on the year, as they jump ahead by 3. 9 home runs. D-Rodan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from two competing teams?
Matty V, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in the game, D-Ro. This has been a case of bad pitching, good hitting, and guys getting pitches to hit and not missing.
Yeah, Dan, we got to love on both offenses right now. I don't think if you paid the price of admission for a ticket in the last decade, you're seeing a combined 9 home runs hit.
She'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Myers awaiting the 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 10 and the Rockies 7. Dom Nunez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 3.
Austin Adams will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Jorge Mateo is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Now here's the first offering. As he hits one on a line to left field, and the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Raimel Tapia. Swing and a liner. But this is foul for the first strike. He went deep back in the 5th. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grisham comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. 2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. First delivery to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fastball well outside. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7. Carlos Estevez gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up Trent Grisham.
Yeah, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Jurickson Profar will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The catcher, number 17, Victor Caratini.
Next, it'll be Victor Caratini. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Padres down in order. They still lead it though, 10-7.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house.
Drew Pomeranz has been summoned
Now
from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3, 4, 5s.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and up next it's the left-handed power threat Matt Adams. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, Josh Fuentes, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he fouls this one off. Pomerantz sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now another 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Adams stands at second with 2 gone. And he finally gets the knuckle curve over for strike 1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air down the right field line, and that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and another foul ball. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now into the box, Colton Welker. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 2 left for Colorado. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7. At the plate now is Jorge Mateo.
For the Padres, the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Jake Cronenworth will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
First pitch of the AB now. Chopped weakly to the left. Cronenworth, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A runner at first with no outs here. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away. Digging in will be Brian O'Grady. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Now the first pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Two and 0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pause, now the pitch. A man on third with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ready on 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Padres leave 1. They still lead it, though, 10-7. Keone Kela comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
27, Keone Kela.
Striding in is Elias Diaz. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Jonathan Daza will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Jonathan Daza.
From the stretch, here's the pitch as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Tucupita Marcano has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 16,
curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Raimel Tapia. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over. And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The San Diego Padres sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Matt Strahm earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Keone Kela earns the save out of the bullpen, his 33rd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 10 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening.